Here's a Marinated Filet Mignon recipe. Now this is a great recipe. If you want to impress people, you want to make this dish, you want to serve it with my gluten-free bordelaise sauce, which is absolutely outstanding. And to get that recipe, subscribe and I'll release that future video for you guys to enjoy. I like to use a mini food processor to make the marinade. To get started, I use 1/3 cup of olive oil. I put it into the food processor, along with 1/8 cup of red wine vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, and then 1 teaspoon of peppercorns I dump out on the cutting board. I use the backside of the frying pan to crack them, and then I'll scoop them up and I'll put them into the food processor. Then I add 2 tablespoons of onion and 2 cloves of garlic. And then I take 2 tablespoons of chives. I just roughly cut these up and I put them in. And then I take 6 sprigs of thyme. I pull the leaves off and then I put them into the food processor. I'll puree it until everything's blended, and then I'll add it to 1 pound of beef tenderloin. This marinade will work for up to 2 to 3 pounds of beef tenderloin. And then I'll place it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes to 2 hours. You want to heat up a hot frying pan and add the meat to it. No need to add any oil because the marinade has oil in it. After it's been cooking for 3-4 minutes, you want to flip the beef tenderloin using a spatula. After you flip it, you want to cook it for another 4 to 5 minutes. And then you can use tongs to pick it up and sear every side of the beef. Once you sear every side of the beef, then I like to add some butter to it. You want to completely melt that butter, and then once it's melted, you want to take a spoon and you want to baste the beef. And once it's cooked to your liking, then remove it from the pan. Now I'm going to serve this with my horseradish mashed potatoes. I'll have a separate video on how to make those. Now here's a trick not everyone's going to show you. Take a paper towel, dab the steak on it. That'll stop the juices from dripping all over your plate. And I'm finishing this dish with my gluten-free bordelaise sauce. It's an outstanding sauce, and you're going to have to see the video for that. And that's it. The dish is done. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and you learned something new, please subscribe. It'll keep you up to date on all my future videos. And also, please leave a comment on what you liked or what you didn't like, or what you'd like to see me cook next. Thanks again.